Hello there, anyone who is currently watching. Well, I am extremely already nervous for this. um, I'm trying to get a live stream to go out right now. And if you didn't read the title, then this video will be talking, well, not video, but a live stream. This live stream will be talking about my 2018 experience and really how I felt about it. So let me just go ahead and, oh, there it is right there. I'm pulling up the live stream on my computer now. Hello for anybody who is watching right now. Get that bad boy in 720p. Oh, hey, look at this. We got Dragon Master Knight. Oh, wait, dude, I know you. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I found you from Gonks. Yep, that would, that would be me. That would be me. So if you're watching right now, then thank you so much. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm not exactly going to start just yet about talking about my 2018 experience, but because I want to let the chat at least fill up a little bit so that I know that people are watching. So for anyone right now, this is my first time streaming. Really, I'm actually kind of shaking right now. But okay, let's check out that description. Yeah, I honestly didn't put much in the description. Sorry about that. Still got a few things to look over. By the way, can you guys hear me well? Hold on, let me put on my headphones just to check. I'm watching the stream just to check the audio. Alright, I guess some of you guys will be able to hear me. Andrew just texted me. I'm watching it. Oh, dude! Okay, so we got Humphrey Deathblood, aka Andrew. He is my friend as well. Yo, there he is! There he is in the chat. Can we get more people in the chat, please? Oh man, this is amazing. Now I'm like excited and like I'm excited and yet I'm still nervous for this. God, I really do appreciate this. I honestly didn't expect much to show up. Again, I'm not starting yet until I get a good amount of people. Did you draw some pictures behind you or did you print them out? Actually, Dragon Master, all of these drawings that you see that are behind me, hold on. All of these drawings that you see behind me, all of these are actually all drawn by me. I'm a bit of an artist. I've recently been kind of letting that stuff fall behind me, which is what most artists do. But like, I just really haven't had the courage to keep on drawing anymore. Because I usually just drew most of the time to share my images with Google Plus and stuff, but you know, since that's shutting down, then I just kind of stop. Impressive, you said. I'm looking at two chats, one on the phone and one on my computer. Impressive, yeah, I did, yeah. But yeah, some of them may look printed out, but let me tell you, it's just I wouldn't really call myself a professional artist. I'm definitely not one of those. I've got a long shot from there. I've got a long shot from being a professional artist, but I still love to draw like 2D, and ever since the recent style of like 30s cartoons have been coming back, I've been just drawing a lot of like bendy stuff. I surprisingly haven't drawn any Cuphead stuff, but anyone who is watching should spread the news about this channel right now. Yes, please, please do spread the news about the stream. Yeah, thank you, Andrew, for saying that. By the way, I that emoji, I see that way too often, and I swear to God, that's not even like a prayer. It's more of a high five, but I don't care about that. that's for other people to interpret about. But yeah, thank you, Andrew. Thank you, man, for checking, for saying things like that. Oh man, yeah. Also, Dragon Master as well. Also, if you don't mind sharing this with other friends that you have or just other random people, please share the stream right now because I want to get some people in this, and I want people to hear about how my overall 2018 experience went. That's my first time using that emoji. Pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious, yeah. The first time using that emoji. Yeah, well, I've never used that emoji at all. Oh man, God. Hold on. I've got to check over on Google Hangouts. Okay. Still nothing. Okay, so Andrew's still checking out through the stream. I guess a major question I can go ahead and start this off with is, how are you guys doing right now? Go ahead and put that in the chat. How is your day going? How has your week been? How has the past month been for you guys? I really want to know, because if I'm going to end up telling you guys about my day or how my year went, I want to know how you guys are doing. Great. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. Well, I'm glad to know that everything is great for you, Dragon Master. And I'm assuming, Andrew, are you having a great day? I mean, yesterday you just got paid for doing some, just for doing some landscaping, so you've got to be doing great, right, man? Yep, there it is. Yep, yep, there it is. Just immediately, immediate response. Oh God. Wow. Good. Seriously though, I would honestly share my own stream with others too, but I don't want to mess up the stream in any sort of way, and it ends up going off. Even though I'm doing this on my phone, I don't want to like mess up anything on my computer either. But it would be it would be amazing if all of you guys could go ahead and share the stream with others. We've only got 2 watching. Well, I think one of them is me, but that's besides the point. I have to check on the stream just to see what I don't know how to do any of this. All right, so. Oh, whoever gave the live stream a like, so thank you for that. I don't know which one of you guys did that. It was either you, Dragon Master, or either Humphrey. It was either one of you guys. So don't worry, guys. I'll be getting to the main topic to the stream here in a few. I just want to get things going because, again, I want to make sure that people are actually watching this. So that way, they can know what happened. Even though that I'm going to re-download this stream and make it into an actual video for you guys to watch. It's going to be an actual video compilation. So that way you guys can just watch the main parts of the video, of the stream that was mostly important. If you could create a game of any genre, what would it be and why? Oh my God, Dragon Master. That is... Oof, man. You know what's weird, actually, Dragon Master? Just last school year, actually, I was actually in a gaming and... What was it? Gaming... It was a gaming and animation class I was just in. And I had so many ideas, even though we were starting very small at that point during that gaming and animation class. I had so many ideas, but just that question overall, if I could create any game genre and what would I want it to be and why. Wow. You guys are hitting me with the hard questions already. Thank you for that. Let's see. God, there's just so many video game genres that are just all over the place, and there's like so many I think first of all, I would definitely go for horror. I mean, I love horror movies, horror video games, just anything that has to do with jump scares or just basically any spoopy little game. Um, let's see. I mean, to me, honestly, I don't think I would be great at creating a horror game because all I'm gonna do is just use a United model and make it jump at the camera. Uh, but it would definitely be a horror game, and the reason why I would create it because I'm bored. Most video game developers they end up creating a game because they want to get their name out there into the video gaming company and franchise and everything. But for me, I just make a video game because I'm bored. Again, I'm still a 2D artist, and by the way, I still draw with freaking pencils and paper. Even though I did buy myself a, I'm not even gonna get it out. That's too much stress. I did buy myself an actual like a drawing, not a drawing pad, but it's basically for if you're doing like work on the computer and you can do that sort of work. Um, but yeah, I think honestly that's probably why I would create a video game. Hey yo Andrew, you got a question for me? Oh, by the way, I didn't see this from Andrew, but okay, I'm still spreading the word. Okay, good, good. That's good to know. Yo, Seth. Hey, man. Oh, we got Seth already. um, Andrew, I'm actually thinking of one right now. Please don't make the questions too hard. I'm terrible at answering such difficult questions. It's oh man, long time since I've seen you. Yeah, I know, man. Things have been kind of weird. Not gonna lie, things have been weird. Ever since I left Kansas, man. Uh, Especially the whole entire year of 2018, which I'm about to tell you guys. Here in a few once more people start checking in. But 2018, it was. I mean, it seems like almost the whole entire world had a terrible 2018. Not everybody. I know for a fact there are some people who still found joy out of the year 2018, but I'm one of those people who sat in the category of just, you know, it's been crazy for my 2018. Really. Do you mean as in crazy, as in like it was crazy bad, or it was like crazy awesome? Yeah, let's go and throw out this party, man. Here's the retest. Oof, boy. Andrew, wow. How is the Minecraft world that we tested hard mode on? You mean the world that I have on my Xbox One as right now? I mean, I haven't, to be honest, ever since last time you came on over, I haven't checked on it, especially since you came back over in October of last year, and then ever since you left, things have been just kind of going downhill for me. So I just honestly didn't check in on the Xbox for the Minecraft world that we had on hard mode. So I don't know. I might have to check maybe by sometimes this weekend, since I'm doing better this year. So far, I'm still doing actually absolutely amazing. Seth said, "Crazy, like it was in between." Okay, yeah, that's another thing about 2018. It's either you had a terrible year, you had a great year, or you were just an in between sort of person. I turn my notifications on for your channel. Thank you for doing that, Seth. Thank you, man. Uh, that's another thing that I honestly think is the reason why I'm still at that like low subscriber count because I'm not up and hip with YouTube's with YouTube's freaking algorithm because I'm not. Oh, smash like and subscribe to see more content. I'm sorry, but even in general, for me, I don't have that sort of energy. I'm not like that at all. I am not like that. I can't do that. Oh. Okay, why does. Okay, my Google Hangouts keep on going out. Can we get more people in the chat, please? Dude, ever since that whole thing that Pewds have been doing, it's just like, meme review. Can we get this done? Oh, man. This is amazing so far, guys, and I hope that everything's going well for you guys. If for those of you who are wondering how long the stream is gonna be, it won't be for too long. It won't be like a crazy like 5 hours or anything like that. At least I'm hoping. So far, it's been 15 minutes so far. Let's see. Seth said, Cameron, you still have Facebook. Yeah, and I. So what if I have it? It's it's again it's Facebook. It's one of those websites that's losing popularity because of how it works and how it works between kids today. It's all about the Instagram and yeah, Snapchat and whatever. It's and meanwhile I'm over here like yeah, I've stayed away from those social media for years. I don't know how I've done that, but somehow I've managed to stay away from every other social media and like not being on there. I don't think I have you on there. Well, you know what? That's okay, Seth. That's completely fine, man. Again, I only use Facebook just to vent out my feelings. Shoot, I think the last time I was on there since was sometimes last year. I don't know. Ah, dang. Yo, Andrew, how's everything still? You freak. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's too funny. Freaking, I read his text in chat. He's like, oh, I don't think I have you on Facebook, and then he texts me through Messenger. He's like, oh wait, boop, notification, I do. Oh man. So did I already ask everybody how their 2018 was? No, I asked some of you guys how your day was. I think I asked Andrew. And I think I asked Seth already. Dragon Master, if you're still in here, then how was your 2018? And just describe it in just small words. Whether was it good, bad, was it in between? Because you haven't told me yet how your 2018 was. Excuse me while I drink some non-beverage drink. Oof, boy. That has a kick to it. Live control room. Info and settings. Man. For an artist, I'm actually quite lazy. As a matter of fact, I don't even have like a DeviantArt or anything if you did want to check out my work, because I don't post my work anywhere else. And for those of you wondering, maybe like if you're wondering like maybe if Bomber11, do you have Twitch or Instagram or anything like that? No, I do not. I do not. And it's not because I hate those social medias or platforms. It's just because I don't think I belong there. I don't think I actually belong on those platforms. I've been so used to YouTube for all these years, and it's just literally the only place where I feel comfortable at. Though I was thinking about getting a Discord, but there's been a lot of recent news going on there. I've been watching YouTube videos all about it. That there's been some weird things going on Discord. So, yeah. I want to see you in person, Cameron. Uh, well, Seth, that 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 depends on where you live. I forgot where you're living, man. All the friends that I had before, half of them are like living across half the world, and meanwhile, I'm like, well, frick me. But I mean that doesn't sound too bad. I can, yeah, I'd probably want to see you in person as well, Seth. I mean, heck, I met up with Andrew last year during October, so I mean, is that some sort of squad goal you want, man? Junction City, so is wait, I'm only about a few hours away. Okay, cool. Wait, Seth, you're still living in Kansas, my dude? Frick. At least half the people that I knew who were living in Kansas, most of them has like most of them, they've moved away from Kansas. Like seriously, like half the people that I knew before I moved in the summer of 2017, like everybody that I knew, they were just moving away from Kansas. They were just gone, Speedy Gonzalez, you know. I'm only about a few hours away. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that, Andrew. Yeah. Oh, Cassidy as well, huh? All right. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Well, I mean, I honestly glad that you've you're still living in Kansas. Seth. That's cool. You know, for me, of course, military child. I mean, most of us were, but a lot of moving had to be done, which is exactly what we're about to get to. I hate living in Kansas. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. That was my exact thought too. While like I had moved, while I was living in Kansas at the first time, I was like, this is cool. I'm meeting more people than I ever have. Because when I went to Hawaii in the past, I was way more younger then, and I barely talked to anybody. But once I got to Kansas, I was just like talking to people over and over again. But now, recently, I've made no new friends. Great. But yeah, I can imagine why you hate living in Kansas, Seth. It's you know, the snow climate that's there. The freaking snow, it's crazy, man. Especially the heat, though. The heat here in Georgia, it's been like you can feel the you can feel the freaking stickiness of how hot it is outside. Like you can heat the humidity literally down here during the summer. You can feel the humidity when we first got back down here in Georgia, which I'm in a part of Georgia to where I've never been before, at least from what I remember. But yeah, everyone wants to talk to me and see. Yeah. Again, Andrew, you're the positivity magnet, and I'm more of the negativity magnet. Not that I'm mean or anything, but it's just I mostly kept to myself, and I just that's just. But hey, at least you're talking to people, Andrew. That's cool. What Dragon Master, what was the first drawing you can remember? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Okay, wait. You mean the first drawing I've done as a kid, or like the first like proper like drawing that I've done while I can like actually like draw? Because if it was the first drawing I can remember, then we all know what that was. It's nothing but a scribble, some stick men with some overly large growing arms, and just it's madness, dude. It's madness. uh, yeah, I don't know. My first ever drawing, man. Again, either you want to know what was my first drawing when I was like very young when I was first drawing, or my first proper drawing, because I might be able to tell you that if it's that choice. Jesus Christ, man. Hold on, I'm gonna check the audio just to see if. Okay, cool. Good, the audio's still going. Great, great. All right, so I think it's about time that we get into some of the real stuff here, which is why you all came here, because of the title for my 2018 experience. Now, the thumbnail for this live stream, if you've seen that, then you probably know where my 2018 overall is going. So I guess we can go ahead and just wait a few more minutes, and I'll tell you guys all about what's been going on with me. Well, last year. Recently, you know, this year has been treating me okay, but let's just jump into it, guys. Let's just freaking jump into it. Well, to answer your question, Dragon Master. I guess the first proper drawing I can remember. I don't know. I was into Angry Birds a lot growing up. I really was. I was into Angry Birds a lot. And that was like the first ever like thing to like draw me towards attention to drawing. So, you know, like, how can I say this? For most people, at least, when they want to draw. I can't speak. When most people want to draw, they end up tracing, right? At least that's how I was. I started tracing images on the computer. You know, you just tape a piece of paper up to the freaking screen of the computer, and then you just start bearing down so hard on the freaking screen. And then you take it off. And one day I was just like, you know what? What if I just took the traced image that I did, take a blank sheet of paper, and then just kind of looked at the trace image that I did, and I started just drawing freehandedly, and then it all went from there. So I guess the first thing that the first drawing that I've ever done was an Angry Birds drawing, like the first proper thing. Do you ever just do that sometimes? You just smack a piece of paper onto the freaking computer screen and just trace it? Weren't those the days, huh? Now and then again, kids are just into Fortnite. Moving on! So I guess so far this is all going to be the only people checking into the stream. At least for now. Come on, we need to get more people in here, please. That's all I ask for. I just want to get some more people in here. That's all I want to do. I'll be right back. Okay, Andrew. You better come back, man. You better come back, dude. I'm gonna start watching you, man. You better come back. No, but yeah, no, that's fine. I want to go ahead and tell you guys about the 2018 experience that I had, but I want to make sure that everybody's here and everything. You better. Yes, yeah, I know. At this point, it may seem that I'm stalling, but again, this is my first stream, so I really have no clue what to do, and I'm just trying to throw in topics for us to talk about before we get to the main topic, just to make sure that everyone is feeling comfortable with how everything is going, and you know. By the way, even though I checked on the audio for myself, is audio and everything okay for you guys right now? I mean, I can go ahead and check again. I mean, yeah. And Seth came in with a heck yeah. Okay, audio's doing fine. That's... Our audio is doing better than PewDiePie's video quality. Because, man, that guy's camera puts every single red color into orange. God dang. Jesus. I am just thinking of nothing but like PewDiePie references at this point. I think that's literally everyone across YouTube. Just they're always making PewDiePie references. Can we make another PewDiePie reference? Need the beat T-Series. I got Cassidy to come on. Oh, you got Cassidy. Why didn't you? Oh, excuse me. Why didn't you tell me, Seth? You got Cassidy? What do you think of Midnight Evil? Wait. Wait, why does it sound so familiar? Wait a minute. Wait, Midnight Evil. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I can't believe I have to freaking Google this. It's a simple freaking Midnight Evil. Oh, that game, yeah, the game with the hold on. Oh yeah, the thing with like the trolls and what some sort of like goblin characters, something like that. Okay. Midnight Evil. Let's see, Midnight Evil. I don't know. Honestly, it's the concept for Midnight Evil. It's there. The concept is there. Even though it's by the guys who made 123 Slaughter Me Street. I honestly do wish that maybe they could at least make the jump scares a little bit more quality. Sort of, you know. They could have made the jump scares a little bit more quality decent. And maybe just the graphics overall for the game, but I mean, it's pretty cool. You know, everyone loved 123 Slaughter Me Street, so it was a great game. I mean, yeah, it's great. Yeah, that's what I think of Midnight Evil, unless that's what you were talking about, Dragon Master. Midnight Evil, yeah. Unless I was just describing the wrong thing, I just looked up the wrong image. And Andrew's back. Okay, so Seth, do you have Cassidy with you or something? Is Cassidy here with you? Because if so, then you should have freaking told me. It was what I was talking about. Okay, good. Well, that's good to know. Yeah. Great. No. So why would you say no then? Why would you say no then if you said something about Cassidy? That makes no sense to me. How long are we into this right now? 32 minutes. That's not bad. Okay. I think about now is the time that we finally get into how my 2018 was. Now, I will let you guys know that this is going to sound slightly emotional. I'm not gonna cry during this whole thing. don't worry, I'm not gonna cry. I may leak a tear, but I'll just whoosh, I'll wipe that baby away and be like, okay, I got this, you know. Oh man, but yeah, hold on. Yes. I sent her the link, but she is on her school computer, so she can't watch. Well, frick, tell Cassidy to get an actual computer instead of a school computer. Those things don't allow us to get on certain websites. You know that. But yeah, I guess we can go ahead and... unless you guys have any more questions or any more things to say before we move on to the 2018 year review. She has her phone, but died. Speaking of which, I've got to check. I've got to check my own phone. I think it may be at low battery. Exactly, Dragon Master. Yeah, let's get into it. Let's just get into it, guys. Let's just jump into it. All right. So hold on. I've got to plug something up real quick. Oh frick! I think that. Oh, and there goes my phone already, trying to be weird. So I have to improvise real quick, because things are not wanting to be the way they want to be. Okay, hopefully I can plug up my phone without the stream stopping, So if the stream stops, then that's just because I've plugged up my phone just to charge. So if anything goes wrong, freaking just I'll restart the stream and I'll try to get everybody back into it. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna move you guys around a bit. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna have to move over a bit. Okay. Here we go. Cancel. Close that. Okay, well, yeah, I didn't mean to show off too much. I'm just, my phone is, you know. So far, so goo. Andrew, I think you forgot about the D in the word good. So far, so so goo. Yeah, I guess I'll move over a bit, so that way I can. Cause like I'm sitting at like the corner leg of my desk right now, and like it's kind of like very uncomfortable. So I guess I can go ahead and move over for you guys. All right, so I'm assuming no more questions. We want to get into it. Is that what you guys want to do? You want to get into it now? Yeah, bro. I see you have a FNAF counter. As a matter of fact, I do. And you know what? I enjoy it. Yeah. Not. Andrew, what is that supposed to mean? I'm trying to get into it already, and you guys are sending me weird signals. Like, just answer me, yes or no. Like, are we ready to get into this topic? Because it's a topic that I really want to get into. Sort of like all the way away from my computer right now. Frick. I don't have questions. Ding from Seth. Okay, so Andrew's ready. Andrew's ready. What about you, Dragon Master? You ready to just jump into it? I've said that like for the 1000th time already, but are you ready to jump into it? What about you, Seth? Yep, okay, so Dragon Master's ready. Whew. Wow, it's gonna be a big one, man. It's gonna be a big one. Duh, obviously. So Seth is ready, and all right. Well, it says 4 is watching. I guess I'm assuming that's all right. 2018. Man, this is. You guys have no clue, man. I have had a terrible 2018. My 2018 wasn't a monstrosity, but it was absolutely terrible. And the only thing that brought good to my 2018 was whenever I came home and just watched videos and did whatever. So here we go. So most of the bad parts of the beginning of 2018, most of it started around near the end of 2017. Because that's when I had moved. I had moved away during the summer of 2017 away from Kansas, and I moved all the way here into Georgia. And, you know, moving away from friends, even though you might have all their contacts or whether or not you have none of their contacts, things can get pretty emotional from on there on out. And, you know, I had about a decent good of people that I wanted to have on my contacts. So from the summer of 2018, you know, I was before school had let out. I was, you know, it was still near the end of the school year, and you know, everybody was saying their goodbyes. You know, some people were saying, "Oh, I'll be with you during the summer," because some friends were still staying with each other because, you know, they weren't moving, you know, obviously, but you know, it's a moving day, you know. It can be like really emotional for everyone, depending on who you are. So I had to leave a couple friends behind. And it's weird, actually, because near the end of the school year,
I was kind of thinking that everybody else was gonna move, but I didn't expect me, out of my group of friends, I didn't expect me to be the first one to move. I really didn't expect that at all. And it was kind of devastating. I was like, wow, okay, that's great. I'm the first one out of my group of friends. I'm the first one to leave. So I didn't feel too good about that, you know. That already put enough stress on me. Just when you thought that, you know, it couldn't get any worse. Not to mention that I was also in a relationship. I'm not going to say her name. I'm keeping all of that secret. I'm keeping that on lockdown. I'm not saying what her name was, but I was with this girl. Though she was my friend for quite a while, you know, through a small portion of like middle school, and then we weren't actual friends until we got into the high school academy. And so I felt that me and her were kind of moving on, not too fast, but I noticed that there was a major shift point between friendship and an actual relationship. Um, it was, you know, it was weird, and just like as of right now, my heart was just kind of like beating so fast. And so, you know, every day I just spent time with her, you know, talking to her, going up to her house and just going to the neighborhood park, and you know, all that good stuff, you know, sitting next to her on the bus trying to get to know her better. And you know, she was into anime and everything like that, and I really wasn't. Thank you notifications for coming in. I really appreciate that. This is gonna bother me so much. And so, you know, this girl, you know, she was into anime. I wasn't. I don't hate anime. I have respect for people who do like it. It's just it's not my thing, you know. Even if I do try to get into it, it's not my thing. Though for artwork wise of how anime is, you know, it's got its style, you know. But you know, every once in a while she would show me some like weird anime images, and I was just like, yeah, okay. How about that that how about that relationship though? And so then came the day when school finally let out, and my parents had already got the U-Haul truck at the house, and I came back after the bus had dropped us off, and I was like, oh no, oh no, I know exactly what's about to happen. You know, everything was already jammed packed into the truck, and everything like that. I went into the house back in Kansas. I went back into my house, and just my entire room was empty. Like it was so weird seeing all that after all the years I was in Kansas, and just seeing all my stuff disappear. It was just gone, packed into the truck already. And I was like, okay, well, yep, this comes today, you know. Though Andrew, I don't think I don't think that I actually got to see you on the last day when I moved, or before we all got into the truck and then you know we started booking it. I don't think I saw you at all because I was mostly just worried about one person and one person only, and that was the person that I was in a relationship with. Um, so then, you know, oof, man, this is where things start getting a bit emotional now. So, you know, you know, we're sitting in front of my house, me and this girl. You know, it was just me and her alone, standing behind the truck, out in the front of the house. And I was just telling, you know, I was telling her how much I was going to miss her, and even though that we could still chat over online and do like video chats and all of that, you know, we would both hope that that would work out the best for us. So then, right before we all got into the truck and left, I had said my final goodbyes to her, and then next thing you know, we're already on the highway. We are already on the highway. Uh, man, I was already zoned out. I had my phone in my hand and headphones on, just listening to just whatever music to keep me, just to keep me up and positive. The music I was just listening to, it was positive music, but it was not sending me good vibes at all. It was not. I was like, no, I don't want this. I don't want this to happen. But of course, you can't stop it, especially if you're a military family and you have no choice but to move. For most families who aren't military, you basically get to stay wherever you want. That's only if your parents have family plans to move away to go on vacation or whatever else. But if you have a military family, then it's kind of different. You have to leave when the military gives you orders for your next place, and so luckily it became our listed place was here back in Georgia again. But that still didn't make me happy. So night had already came. We had found a rest stop. We had, we went inside, got some drinks, whatever. There came a moment to where we went to a Chinese restaurant, and I kind of just started bawling my eyes out. I was like, this was a real cry that I have ever cried in a long time. This was like a real cry, my dudes. I was just, the tears are flowing everywhere. It, it, I didn't know how to hold them back. It, I wanted to stop crying. I really did, but the tears just, the waterworks kept flowing out of the water tower. So I had to stop my crying at some point. I didn't want everybody on the road to see me. I didn't want to be embarrassed, so I had shut myself up pretty quickly. To fast forward things up a bit, we had finally gotten here in the house that you see me in right now. It's currently near the end of 2017, and well, who is this? Oh god, I'm still gonna butcher your first name. Tahil Valahos in a Rabbit Yoshi space. Hello, hey, how's everything going? And if you're wondering, you didn't miss too much. You didn't miss too much. Everything's fine. Can you react to Happy Tree Friends Extra Episode 1, Handy's Perfect Yard? No. I know what Happy Tree Friends are. I know what those guys are. Those guys are like, it's basically, don't hug me, I'm scared. It starts all cutesy and then it's like, it's very violent. But I don't know. It sounds like a good idea, but I'm not going to react to Happy Tree Friends, especially how YouTube's algorithm is now. Even though I could blur it out, it's the fact that some people don't know what happened. And I'm not going to react to some violent videos and then all of a sudden YouTube's like, well, gotta take that down. Even though I'm a small channel and they can barely do much about it, they're still silencing some small channels and muting their comments. So, sorry, but that would not happen. I'm not reacting to some Happy Tree Friends. Oh, frick. Where was I? Okay, so I think we left off in the house, right? Is that where we left off at? Okay, good. Yep. Yes, okay. So yeah, again, we left off at the house that you see me in right now. Near the end of 2017, so I was talking to my girlfriend, again, over Hangouts and over Messenger, and everything still seemed to be very healthy. Even before I left, this was a very, very healthy relationship. And again, I had felt so connected to her that more than any other relationship I decided to have or whatever. So we were still talking to each other through video chats and everything like that. She still seemed to be happy and everything like that. I told her everything that was going on while I was here, and she told me everything that was going on while she was still up in Kansas. We're soon to come find out. And not to make a meme out of this, but literally, why do bad things have to happen to good people? I don't understand this. Why do bad things have to happen to good people? Dude. So I was talking to another one of my friends. I won't say their names, just for the sake if they want their names mentioned in the live stream or not. I got a text from one of my friends through Messenger, and she had told me, "Oh, hey Cameron, by the way, your girlfriend, she's not feeling well. Everything's not going good. She just told me," and I'm like, but before I responded to her, I was thinking to myself, I was like, but how? Yesterday, I was talking to her. Just yesterday, I was video chatting her and everything. She then comes, my friend, who told me about the situation. She had then told me that she was with this new guy. And I get it. This was her first time, and it was my first time doing a long distance relationship. But at the same time, if everything is going healthy, why in the world would you automatically... What? Why would you automatically break up with someone, even if things are still going absolutely positive in your life, and if the long distance relationship is going perfect for you? She told me that she was with another guy. Okay. I honestly didn't know how to respond to this, but I kind of just wanted to throw some fists of fury at my walls. While my parents were gone, I got the text message and everything. I'm not gonna lie, I started knocking some things down. I didn't break anything, surprisingly. But I was so mad and confused as well, because I just didn't know how to respond to this thing. And after my whole rampage of feeling like a strong person, of rampaging and throwing everything and almost shattering something in my room, I had then texted back my friend who had told me about what was going on. And I told her, I'm like, okay, do you think she's going to respond back to me? And she was like, well, you can try. You can try and respond back to her. And I decided to take a day off, from talking to my friends. And I went back on Messenger, I went back on Google Hangouts, and I even tried calling my girlfriend as well. Surprisingly enough, no response. Not a single one. Not a single, oh, by the way, I'm with this new guy now. And by the way, let me tell you about this guy, okay? He's not just a random guy who stole my girlfriend. I knew this guy. I knew him. He was a guy over back in Kansas. I never really liked him all that much. I talked to him every once in a while. But he was with... she was with the guy that I had knew from Kansas. the exact same guy who stole my first girlfriend. You see what I'm getting here? Why do bad things have to happen to good people? This dude had stole my second girlfriend. Okay, that's cool. You know, I get it. You're already in a relationship with someone, and you don't want to talk to the other person that you were just with. You can't just be good, simple friends with them anymore. Oh, no, 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 no. You can't do that. You can't do that, apparently. Oh, frick. So, yeah, you can't be the friends. You can't be friends with the person who just broke up with you. Even though you want to try and work things out and try to get a response out of them trying to tell you why they broke up. It was kind of crazy. So that was all just near the end of 2017. And so, not even to mention now that none of this mixed up too well with the school that I was going to. And I will say the name of this school because, god dang, I am sorry, but schools like this that I'm about to tell you right now, schools like this that exist, it's not my cup of tea. And I've never been to one of these schools, and it was my first time. Over at Bradwell, which is a school over here that's near my area, it's like right off base. Bradwell Institute. It is one of those schools to where you've got to be in uniform. It is a uniform sort of school. Whew, boy, and let me tell you, man, again, since I've never went to a school that did school uniforms, this was throwing me off completely. You know, just to break the tension real quick, have any of you guys like experienced a uniform school or anything like that? And if no, then that's okay. Nope. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I expected that out of Andrew. Yeah, I expected that out of you, man. Though Andrew, your school, the school that you were going to, or the one that I think you're still going to. I don't. No. It was the other school. I don't know. It was one of the schools that you were going to, and they still had strict rules. Like they were still strict, but not strict to the point to where they had uniforms. Okay, yeah, so that's a note from Andrew. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So you still had a strict school. It was still pretty strict. And not even to mention, so Bradwell is, of course, a strict school. And, you know, the uniforms were either wear a blue shirt or either wear a white shirt, and it's not just a regular white or blue shirt. It's like it's literally a certain kind of I'm still going to it. Excuse me. Santi Navarro. I understand you're trying to like. If you tried cussing me out, but if without, you know, spelling it correctly, then please don't do that here. Was that by accident, or what was that? What was what was that? And was that an accident, Santi? Was that an accident or what? Oh no, that's okay, Dragon Master. That's fine. So do I. I also have a crappy computer as well. But I mean, the desktop is still crappy, but the computer itself, it's it's like it's a couple years old. The desktop I have is like really old. This is the desktop that my grandma has used, and surprisingly, it still works after a few cleanups and a few bug fixes and whatever. Santi, hablo, and oh, okay, so you speak Spanish, okay. Uh, well, I mean, Santi, again, that's okay if you speak Spanish, but uh, just make sure you just try to translate a little bit more better, you know? Because, again, I am even though you didn't spell it correctly, you know, even though that you didn't really, like, spell it out correctly, which I'm glad it didn't come across that way. Whether or not if it was, like, an accident through translation, then that's okay. That's completely fine. Just make sure, you know, you watch it, you know? I am an overall not like really child friendly, but I'm a family friendly channel, which means I try to appease to as much people as possible. Okay. Oh god, I'm sorry. That comment immediately threw me off. Do you guys know where I left off that? God, like the moment, because I was looking at my computer and I saw that and I was like, whoa, hang on a minute. God, can school? School. Okay, thank you, man. God, you're so quick at this, man. You're so quick at this. Yeah, school. So Bradwell Institute, they're very strict. I hate them for a passion. Actually, no, I hate them without a passion. I hate them, and I really don't care if the word hate is a strong word. If you were to go to the school for the first time, and if you've never been to one of the schools, then trust me, you would hate it. Not even to mention, the first week when I went to the school, right? The first week that I went to this school, a fight had already broken out. Can you believe that? Like, instead of coming along for the first school year, no one is like going around being all friendly, you know, trying to get new friends. Instead, within the first week of school, when it starts, a fight breaks out this place. Can you believe that? That is the most ridiculous thing that I have ever seen so far in my life. Because literally every other school that I've been to, like, literally within the first week of school, like, no fight breaks out. It's usually people coming to the new school year trying to make friends. But no. You go to Bradwell for the first week and it, like, all hell breaks loose. Is it the Strawberry Manor School that you went to? Strawberry Manor School? Wait, Dragon Master, what do you mean by that? The Strawberry Manor School? Oof, excuse me. Gone to Boca Junior High, I guess, Santi? But yeah, though. So, within the whole entire school of Bradwell, for that school year, everything was just not good. It was a strict school, and so a lot of my feelings from the near end of 2017, a lot of my feelings had then carried on over to 2018. Which, if you can imagine that, just imagine like your previous bad feelings carrying on over right to the next year, and it still sticks you within that whole entire year. Even if you try to be positive and you, like, for some reason you can't get that negative attitude out of you. Like, it was horrible. A petty, I thought I said petty. A pretty violent school, fights break out on a daily basis. No, I've never went there. It's literally a school here in Georgia. It's called Bradwell Institute. Their mascot is a tiger or whatever. Ah, man, Santi, I'm not. Oh, man, not to sound so mean or anything, but I literally cannot understand, man. And I understand that, you know, you're gonna have trouble translating as well. But I'll try to, like, read your messages as much as I can. But no, Dragon Master, it was not that. It was not Strawberry Manor School. It was not that at all. No, it was not that. It was a completely different place. So, the beginning of 2018, both for my life out in reality was terrible. You know, I was still trying to work over my feelings over what had happened, you know, losing someone that I really did care about a lot. So, like, I cared about my girlfriend. I cared about her so much. I had done so many things for her, and yet she goes on and moves on with this other guy as if thinking, well, this guy never treated me well. I guess I'm moving on. I'm sorry, did I not put my whole entire, like, not even to mention, I spend money for her. Now, I understand that's the whole, like, trope of relationships, you know, don't let money become the biggest thing or the biggest part of your relationship. But at the same time, I spend money for a lot of things for you, and you're just gonna act like I did nothing for you, whether if it was spending time or just anything for you? That's great. That's cool. Play FIFA 19. Nah, Santi, Santi, there's a lot of games that I have interest in, and really those FIFA games and like a lot of like those NBA like basketball games. I don't know. They're not really my favorite, though. I do have a cousin. Every once in a while, when I meet back up with him, he's into those sort of games. So I don't know. I might do some sort of like weird cousin let's play. Bombird 11, Bombird 11's cousin let's play. We play FIFA 19. Man, what I blow the below the belt. Yeah, pretty much. Wait, does that mean you're sick or something, man? You mean you're sick by that? Or just like, oh man, that's very below the belt. Like, that's a terrible situation that happened to you. Yeah, so... Yeah, okay, what a below the belt... Yeah, exactly, yeah. What a below the belt it was, exactly. What a below the belt it was. Just really a swift kick below the belt, and I was just gone out of her life. I was out of her life within the snap of Thanos' fingers, man. It was that easy for her when I was gone. Here in my freaking bedroom. And literally, like, the day that I had talked to her, the day before, I had talked to her, and just, she's gone, out of my life. Boom, gone. And I'm like, okay, how in the world am I ever going to move on with this? You know. So, let's talk a little bit about YouTube 2018 in general. Because this also kind of like, it didn't really interfere with me as much, but I really hated seeing such a weird community going down the drain, especially on YouTube. But we all know January 1st. No, don't see it in the comments or don't see it in chat, because I don't know if that's going to do anything. But if you don't know, oh my god, oh, what is that? Like, if that doesn't help, then you know, a famous YouTuber went and recorded a certain thing out in a certain forest, and it kind of just went into demonetization for all YouTubers. And I was like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. Like, YouTube is usually good about what they do, but just the start of 2018, it was... exactly. Dragon Master, yeah. What have you brought upon this cursed land? Exactly, yeah, it's... Oof, man, it's terrible, yeah. So, then YouTube 2018, it was just... Oof, it was just a hard smack to the head and just a kiss goodbye. Goodbye, man, you're gone. They basically said that to every YouTuber. Though I don't think that every YouTuber in 2018 dealt with the whole demonetization thing. Or the whole adpocalypse, as they call it. It didn't affect every YouTuber, but most YouTubers were going through apocalypse because of this scenario. And I, as much as I come onto YouTube every day to get my feelings, a bit high and just to make myself feel good, it's I was like, this, I cannot believe this is happening. Between my favorite YouTubers, this is happening. So I it was something to see and experience. That was a weird thing to happen. It got soon immediately deleted sometimes in January, and it's gone. So now back to me in general. Back to my overall 2018. We are in about. It's almost heading towards the summer. Um, I'm still feeling a bit down, though I'm talking to my friends. I've been doing some Facebook venting. Yeah, it sounds weird, right? Facebook venting. Like, what the frick is that? What the heck is Facebook venting? It's literally just it's a thing that I call just I don't go to YouTube to like not YouTube, but I go to Facebook just to like call, like I don't do that to call anybody out. I kind of just put my feelings and I just type down what I put and I leave it on my page. And doing that sort of helped, but it didn't help good enough. There was that 1% of negativity that would just not be released from me. And even though that 1% of negativity may seem easy to get rid of, for me it wasn't. Because again, like I had spent a good portion with my previous girlfriend, and I just don't understand how she could just move on so quickly when here I thought that everything was still going great. Everything was still positive. Everything was amazing the way it was, but no. Just that 1%, just every single day I woke up, that's the only thought in my head that was going through. Just like, she broke up with you. She broke up with you. By the way, hey, she broke up with you. That was literally the only thoughts I was going through my head. And it was sickening. So I had to do something about it. Finally, the summer of 2018 had came along. We didn't do much. What exactly did me and my family do during the summer of 2018? Oh God, what did we do? Frick. From what I remember, I had stayed in my room for most of the whole entire time. I just Apu Savadila. Oh wait, I think I know. Yeah, I made out the exact words. You know what that is? 2018 actually. Yeah. So there are some actual things outside of just my life, but just in others' lives that affected many others as well. Things like Apu being removed from The Simpsons. Like the original guy who had voiced him, they had took him off, and then they had some other guy voice Apu. I mean, I wasn't really much of a Simpsons fan growing up, but since I did hear about it, it was yeah. Thanks for the faces. Yeah, even though I didn't really grow up watching The Simpsons, the only Simpsons thing that I remember was the movie. That was the only thing that I watched that was related to it. But that was one thing, which it didn't affect me all that much in my personal life, but it did affect many people though who was into the show. But I do remember hearing about that, and it was just like, okay then. Summer for me, it was still kind of dark and gloomy on the inside. On the outside, I faked my positivity. I was faking my positivity throughout 2018, and it wasn't a great feeling to deal with. Like, just imagine trying to fake positivity. Like, can any of you guys even imagine that? Trying to fake positivity, like throughout. I don't even mean just trying to fake positivity through like a week or just for a single day. I mean for the whole entire year. Conte French. Yeah. But like just try and imagine trying to fake positivity from the beginning of a year, from all the way throughout the end of the year. That's basically how I was. I faked my positivity, in which, yes, Andrew, when you came over, uh, that you. I'm not sure if you noticed anything about me, but I might have acted positive because first off, like you were around, and I'm glad that we talked it over with you coming over to my house, and like I'm glad that you came back over. That was like the best thing that had ever happened to me during 2018, and I'm glad that it did. Um, but other than that, though, the moment you left, Andrew, just it was oof. Uh, yeah, you've noticed. Yeah, yeah. Oof, man, it's like I'm sorry that you didn't like. I'm sorry you hadn't noticed that, but just 2018, not my year. It was like 2018 was like encaging me in a prison cell. It kept me in this locked up cell that I had no access of getting out of. It it was weird. So then we finally Bradwell for that school year it had to let out. It was finally the summer. Bradwell was over with. I was thinking to myself over the summer, I was like, okay, there is no way in heck at all that I am gonna go back to Bradwell for a second school year. There is no way I'm gonna do that. And I asked my mom if there were like any other schools around the area that didn't make me follow such a strict school policy because that was not my thing. And even though that my dad was okay with it, apparently, like not even to mention my dad was okay with the school's strict policy because first of all, again, he's in the army, so he's used to that sort of thing. Me, on the other hand, I'm not used to that. I'm not used to being in such a strict environment. It chokes me up. I really do hate strict environments. It's not one of my most strongest suits because the moment you place me in a strict environment, it is just like I start like quivering in fear and I start trying to like escape myself. Free Fire, play Free Fire. I don't know what that game is, Santi, though. I'll probably look it up another time. I'm not going to look it up during the stream right now. Uh, I might hear in a few minutes. I might. But is it a mobile app? Is it a mobile game? Because I'll probably play it if it's a mobile app. If you could not spam, yeah. Hey, Santi, yeah. Also, try not to spam too much as well. you know. Oh god, Fortnite. Oh god, that was another thing. Okay, so back to Bradwell we go. Okay, we're going back to Bradwell. Okay, skip the whole summer thing that I just said. We're going back to Bradwell. So Fortnite, right? Of course, you can't blame it at all for being such a popular game. But god dang though, like literally in January of 2018, or at least not until February when it got to my school, there were too many kids, and it was the craze. The craze for Fortnite was so bad, even the teachers were talking about it. Like, even some of the teachers were into playing the game. And every single, like, classroom that I had went to during passing period, every new class I went to, just all the kids, like, some of the kids, like, started gathering around me like it was some sort of cult. And they were like, dude, you gotta play Fortnite. You gotta play Fortnite. I'm like, no, I'm not playing that. Yeah, burn the demon. Burn them at the stake.
Yeah, and so literally all the kids around me, like, and again, not even to mention, these weren't even like little kids. These were like grown people, like grown freaking high school students who were just gathering me, just saying, "You gotta play Fortnite. It's the most crazy addictive thing ever." And I had to go through the rest of the school year just hearing nothing but that. Almost every single day, if not every other day, I had to hear that exact same thing, and that drove my sanity out the wall. Like, I mean, it drove me mad. Thank you. And another freaking notification. Great. It's cool. uh, I choose Apex Legends any day. See, now we have ourselves a deal. Now we have ourselves a deal. Even though that some people are hating on Apex just like how they did, they hated on Fortnite. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, Apex kind of reminds me of Halo in a sort of way. Sanity, Silencio. Andrew, don't, Andrew. It's okay, man. No need to silence him. You know, it's okay. I understand that there is maybe a small bit of spam, but it's okay. It's still controlled right now. Don't worry. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, does Apex kind of like remind anybody else of like a Halo in a sort of way? Because I know for sure that I get those sort of vibes. Because if that game does give anybody else Halo vibes, then then I'm glad that I'm not the only one. God, there's so many video games I have to catch up on. There's so much. I get you. It's like Halo. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, I'm not sure what it is about the game, but it literally feels like Halo in a sort of way. Unlike Fortnite, to where it was like almost like to where it was basically a Minecraft ripoff. Let's be honest here. Minecraft was the first battle royale. Let's be honest here. Minecraft Hunger Games? Are you serious? Come on, man. But I was thinking about getting Apex, but at the same time, I'm not really in the gaming mood right now. Actually, for the past couple of months, I just haven't been in the gaming mood. I just haven't really bought any new video games. I've just been sticking with my old games and just playing those instead, and kind of being on YouTube a lot, and just basically drawing, I guess. Drawing a lot of bendy related things. But hey, I love to watch a lot of people play Apex. It's very cool. Um, so yeah, and Bradwell, man, for any of you, if you end up having to go to some sort of strict school in your lives, please do make sure you look for an alternative, because for this school year, for this current school year, I'm actually going to a night school, which is completely normal. There are no uniforms, no strict rules or anything like that. This night school I go to, and they just opened up last year, which is when I went to it, which was about, I think, I want to say about September or October of last year. I went to this other school instead because, again, Bradwell just was not treating me right. So I decided to look for an alternative. Thank God my mom had found another school for me to go to. This building isn't exactly, it's not huge because they had turned this night school. It started out as a like a regular small elementary school. So the whole entire building is literally just an elementary school. But they allow you to have your phones whenever you want, and not even to mention that all the work is in fact online. Can you believe that? Like, now I'm doing, I mean, not that I have problems with doing actual pencil and paperwork. You know, I have no problems with that, but it's just I needed an alternative, and this other place, this night school, what's it called?
I literally go to it every freaking day, and I don't pay attention to the name. Well, I'm dumb. um, but it's, God, I'm so glad I finally moved to this new school. Again, all the work there, like, it's either you can do work on their websites that they have you to go to and do work on there, or it's either just yeah, careful there, Santi. Careful. Your message just got retracted. I don't know what you just said, but careful there, Santi. I'm not sure if that's because of your spamming or something, but careful there. um, but like, so ever since I moved to this alternate school, everything was a little bit more better. Everything was fine. Then came around December of 2018. One of the most craziest things that I had ever gone through. And this one is another hard hitting topic that happened last year for me. It's not too bad, don't worry, but it's definitely a terrible situation. And for anybody who's gone through these sort of situations, then I am very sorry that you had to deal with these sort of experiences. Um, but so skip ahead all the way to December of last year. It's almost Christmas time, Christmas, yay! It's one of the most greatest times of the year, Whether you have those family fights over the turkey, even during Christmas, because some families they even cook up turkey or ham or whatever. Or either you're having the best Christmas of your life. It's almost dang near Christmas, man. And so my mom and my dad they had already left to go to Walmart, at least from what they told me. Before they left the house, which obviously they were leaving the house to go and get me some presents or whatever. Um, and so they took off to Walmart. So I was here at the house, by myself, and everything was fine. It started to get a bit dark out, and the next thing I know, is that I get a call from my mom. I pick up my phone, I answer it. The next thing I hear are nothing but sirens. I hear nothing but sirens blaring in the background, and I can barely even hear my mom talk. I I mean, I heard her voice very clearly. She was like, "Oh, Cameron, hey, we just got into an accident, and this, and Jesus Christ." And this was with one of our oldest family cars that we've had for so long. It was a family car. It was a Nissan that we had. It was a very old Nissan, actually. It was a Nissan Sentra. That was the family car that we've had for all these years. And they had just then, my parents got into an accident. My mom had told me that my dad was, I think, in the back of the ambulance, because they had, apparently the other car had, like, smacked onto, like, the side of them. And they had my mom in a neck brace. I did not know how to react to this, because my parents, whenever they got into an accident, the last time they got into an accident was like before I was even around, before they even had me. That was like the last time they had their audience, which their accident, and just the fact that I had to hear this for the first time, I was, again, I was confused, I was shocked, I was scared, I was feeling so many things. I didn't know how to feel for this situation, but my mom ended up telling me before I hung up, she said that we'll be there as fast as possible. So I ended up hanging up the call, I hung up the call and everything. It's been about an hour or two since they're coming back, and I look out the window and I see them driving their Nissan Sentra down into our driveway. The freaking whole like front side of it, like I believe it was the left side, the whole entire thing was pushed in. The door didn't even want to open correctly. One of the headlights I think was even out. And God, what else had happened to it? I don't know, but we soon got into the details about it like a day or two after. But I just our freaking family car, it did not look good at all. It looked absolutely horrifying. And you know, the some people who were taking the car away to go and take it to the dump, my mom and my dad, they had to get their belongings out of the car, get like paperwork, get some like stuff they had in the back of the car, get some stuff out of the trunk, and get some stuff out, whatever. And so then came the next day. They were putting our car onto this huge like truck. It had this huge empty space, and I think it was one of those trailer sort of like trucks, and they rolled the car up onto there, and we all kind of just watched it roll off. They had took the car, though I think we kept the keys. I think, but now our family car that my mom and my dad has owned for years, it's now in the dump. It's trashed, literally. It's been crushed, stomped, anything that you can think of that just sounds like it went through like a junkyard, man. So we had then lost our family car. I had a terrible experience with breaking up with my previous girlfriend. YouTube communities just weren't all that great last year, even though that's one of the most greatest things I look forward to almost every day when I get on YouTube. But a whole lot of demonetization went into YouTubers, and you know what? Even some famous people that we knew end up dying last year. 2018 took away a lot of good people, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you know who. You know what? I'm actually going to give you guys a chance, and without looking it up, who were the people that we lost last year? Yeah, sure, there was a lot of people that might have died last year, but there was famous people. There was a lot of famous people that 2018 ended up taking away from us. Can you guys right now in chat tell me who those guys were? I want to see if you guys can know. And don't cheat. Don't go on Google or don't go to the nearest search website and look up who died last year. Can we get famous people who died last year in the chat? I'm serious. 2018 took away a lot of people. A lot of famous, man. A lot of famous people. Andrew, I know you know some of them. Vern Troyer? Hold on, I'm gonna have to wait. That name, I'm really sorry, Andrew, but that name does not sound at least familiar to me. Vern Troyer, who the frick? Mini-Me from Austin Powers. Oh. Well, I had no clue that he died last year. I mean, at least he didn't really get recognized on YouTube for the famous people who died last year. But yeah, I guess that's one of them. What about you, Dragon Master? Come on. Or maybe if you've checked out, then that's okay. But without looking it up, come on. I know you guys know. Like, there's certain people that I'm looking for. There were a certain amount of famous people that had died this year. Oh my god. Yup, that's right, Andrew. That's right. Crab meme intensifies. Ninja died from ligma. Oh my god. That is truly a sad story, Andrew. I'm so sad that Ninja died from ligma. Peace, man. May your Fortnite soul rest in a mason jar. I don't know. God. No, okay, so I'm assuming that most of you don't know. Hey, yo, Seth, are you still here, man? You're still here, Seth, buddy? What about you, Dragon Master? Okay. You guys still here? I'll give you a free shout out. No, but like, you know. All right. Well, I'm assuming that you guys don't really know who 2018 took away from us. So there were. I better not be the only one. No, it says there's 3 watching, Andrew. Which I'm assuming there's me, and then there's you. Like, I don't know how to spice up this stream to make people come by, okay? Again, this is my first one. I don't know how to... Unless I say something trending, then that's the only way the stream is going to go up. But I'm not like that. I'm not a trending person. Do I have to, like, say the word Fortnite for, like, a whole entire hour straight for content? Do I have to say that? By the way, Mr. Beast reference. Yeah, Mr. Beast. Woo, yeah, great. He helped out PewDiePie beat T-Series. We did it, boys. Dragon Master, you still there, bro? Seth? God. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and say who 2018 took away from us. Steven Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob. Okay? That is #1 on the list of freaking 2018 that took away from us. Some of the most famous people. Steven Hillenburg, creator of SpongeBob. He's the creator of many people's childhoods. 2018 took that away from us, and when I heard about that, I almost shed tears. I wanted to, though. I wanted to. I think maybe a tear or two maybe dropped down, and then I swept them off. Stan Lee! There we go. Andrew has it. Stan Lee, yes. 2018 took away Stan Lee away from us. Another person who created many childhoods and made such a huge universe. The Marvel universe, yes. Things like Spider-Man, Hulk, and, freaking, all of them. Stefan Carl, the dude who was who played as Robbie Rotten in Lazy Town. If any of you might have watched that, it was on, I think, Sprout TV or PBS Kids. Not many people watched Lazy Town, but I was one of those people who actually grew up watching Lazy Town, as Sporticus and things like that. 2018 also took away Stefan Carl, who played as Robbie Rotten in Lazy Town. Let's see. Oh, also, I think literally at the beginning of the year, Stephen Hawking. Dude, Stephen Hawking. What the freak, man? Like, 2018 also took away one of the most smartest living men here in this world. It took away Stephen Hawking, dude. Can you believe that? So it's like, 2018, could you just slow down a moment on all the kill rates? Like, this is ridiculous. This shouldn't be happening. Oh man, and like I actually looked up to those people too. I've always like looked up to Steven Hillenberg as I got older, you know, for him creating such wonderful animation. Stefan Carl, he created a childhood for me for being in Lazy Town, playing as Robbie Rotten. Stan Lee, a creator like you know who had a lot of cameos in his own Marvel movies. Those were fun. So just overall, you know, 2018, 2018 was a terrible year for me. And I am empty out of this juice that I just got through drinking. Great. Are you Andrew, I swear to God, man, I think you can't be the only one left. I've already called out Dragon Master and freaking Seth. That's literally like it's been you two guys for the whole entire time, and now it's like no one else is here. That's okay. I kind of expected this for my first stream. It's okay. Like I said, I was. It's my first stream. I'm expecting there to be low views. I'm expecting there to be not that many people in the stream. That's okay. Even though that you guys spreaded message for my stream, you know, spread the news about my stream. It says 3 people are viewing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 3 watching now. Yeah, which one of them could be me because I still have my stream going up just to view the chat. But again, it's my first stream, so I can't complain too much about there not being too many people here. Because, you know why? Because Bombird11, me, the guy who's running this channel, I don't stream because, you know, streaming, it's not, it's too mainstream. It's in the name itself. Streaming is too mainstream. it's a thing that I can't get behind. Live streaming is not my thing. Only making videos is my thing. Though, if you guys want more live streams, then guess what? Then go ahead and ask me once the stream is over. Go ahead and put in the chat now. Yes, we want more live streams from Bombird11 so that way he can interact with his audience more. That was a mouthful. I mean, Andrew, do you think I should stream more? Because, God, I am literally the most sappiest, most boring person when it comes to live streaming. Even though it's my first one, I expected it to be like this. What are your thoughts on me live streaming? What do you think, man? But I've got to check on the audio real quick. The audio seems fine. Even though it's like way behind right now. Yeah, but what do you think, Andrew? Should I like stream more or something? Because, as I said previously, I don't know how to spice things up in a stream unless I talk about trending topics, which I'm not going to do. Because even though I still post FNAF videos, and I posted a genie meme because Will Smith looks absolutely terrible as the genie in the new Disney trailer. Even though I posted that's still not being caught up with what's going on. Still there, Andrew? I mean, obviously, you've got to be there. It says 3 people viewing. I mean, if you want to get more people to watch your streams, like your videos, post a date of when you start the stream. The week or 2 before, otherwise the decision is up to you, man. Well, that's the thing. I even tried looking it up. I looked up of like how to even like make a stream to go up on the... Gonna pop some popcorn. Be right back. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you might want to get your popcorn, man. Things are going to get spicy. Let's see. What else made my 2018 terrible. But yeah, though, Andrew, uh, like I tried doing the thing to where I schedule a date for a live stream on my channel, and so that way it just sits on the channel, so that way people can view it and being like, oh, okay, so he's going to stream this time, or he's going to stream at this time of the day, or stream during this day. But I even tried looking that up, and I couldn't get a clear response of how to do it, and I even went into my channel settings, and I tried to post a correct date, but I couldn't get things fixed. So I don't know how to do a post release date or a pre release date of when a live stream is going to go out. But this is literally the only way I can do this right now. Let's see, what else possibly made me the most sappiest, the most emotionless person in 2018? Not seeing some of my friends, you know? Again, moving. It's a thing. I actually lost a lot of my friends. I've lost a lot. What was it? Just a freaking Google Plus notification. Oh, by the way, Google Plus is going away. That's not 2018 related, though. It's 2019. Let's see, just overall, my 2018 was absolutely terrible. You know, from going to breaking up with my previous girlfriend, which again, everything was going okay, to my family getting in an accident, and then finally our family car getting thrown into the dumpster. Yeah, 2018 shorted. 2018, like it treated me just fine. Yeah, I had an amazing 2018. But 2019 though, it's been treating me fine. 2019 it's been good overall. Though the only good thing that came out of 2018 was all the memes. That's literally it. 2018 was literally not even a good year. The only year it was the only good year for memes. Freaking crab rave. There's so many memes I could just think of, but I'm not gonna say them though, because it'll just take forever. Just watch Pewds' freaking meme review. So, I guess that's really all I can think of. My 2018 was terrible. Treated me like absolute crap. And I'm really hoping that 2019 keeps treating me the way it does. And hopefully there's nothing wrong with this. Even though that YouTube is heading towards its second ad apocalypse, that has nothing to do with me. Even though that they are muting small channels, because like if there's anything inappropriate in your comments, then they're gonna start muting your comment section. But you guys have anything else to add to this? Not to mention Article 13. Yes, that was. Yeah, that was. Oh boy, wow, that was. Whew. Yeah, Article 13. I feel bad for people who are in other countries, because they don't have as much easy access to the internet, and they're like getting paid just to use a certain part of the internet when usually it was free. Yeah, Article 13 was not good for other people last year either. Oh yeah, Article 13. I totally forgot about Article 13. I've been running around a lot recently, just trying to like wonder what's been going on. And Article 13, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, surprised you mentioned that, Andrew. That's simply crazy. Okay, well, I don't want to let Dragon Master down. He said he's going to go pop some popcorn. He said he'll be right back. So I'm trying to like find out what more stuff to talk about that made my year terrible. Because I know that he's gonna come back, and then the live stream's gonna end, and then he's gonna then comment being like, "Hey man, I was gonna do something. Why'd you end the stream?" It's not that I wanted to. It's just nobody's responding back. Again, even though I expected this sort of thing on my first ever live stream, it was just frick, my bad. I keep on smacking the freaking phone around. I mean, is there anything you guys would like to add to 2018? Even if you had a good year or if you had a bad year, how did 2018 treat you guys? That's what I'm really curious about to know. Even though I've already asked you guys about your 2018, I just want to know, like, overall, what were some things that you did in 2018? Like, what were some of the cool things? What were some of the weird things you did last year? One of the most weirdest things I've ever laid my eyes upon was freaking YouTube Rewind 2018. Whew, boy, that is... They better do better this year for freaking YouTube Rewind. And if not, then what's the point of looking forward to YouTube Rewind? I just realized I had a non-sponsored marshmallow cake right here the whole entire time. and I could have had that. I could have eaten that before the stream. But I didn't. Do you have anything else to add, Andrew? Or did you like tell me all that's all you had? I don't know. I was pretty much in the same boat you were in, except I was just feeling lost. Yeah, okay, I can accept that. I can accept that. I can accept that as an answer. That was pretty much me too, man. You know, I tried finding everything I could last year. I was trying to, like, do better, you know, try to be the positive person that I once was. I mean, I'm still positive, but I can't throw out my positivity as much as I can, like I used to. But, no, I'll accept that as an answer. I don't worry, man. I was feeling lost too. I was in a freaking maze trying to be like, where the heck am I? I do not belong here. But no, that's cool. Dragon Master, is your popcorn done yet? Don't tell me you've burnt. Dragon Master, did you burn your popcorn? Oh no, come on, man. Oh wait, what do you know? He responded back in time too. Now back with the popcorn. Okay, for a moment there, I thought you had burnt your popcorn. For a second there, I thought maybe it was taking you a long time because you had to, you burnt the first bag, so then you had to fix the second bag, and that's the reason why it took you so long. Ah, yes, burnt pieces not included. My favorite. Okay, good. Burnt pieces not included. In parentheses, by the way, just to let you know. Instead of batteries not included, it's burnt pieces not included. Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. Glad you didn't burn your freaking popcorn. Oh, by the way, want to talk about what you were planning on doing with your channel in 2019? Okay, so that. Thank you for that question, Andrew. I mean, almost every single year I say that I want to do something different with my channel. But at the same time, I can't really do a whole lot because, first of all, money, I don't have it. I don't have the freaking money. You have no clue, man. Like, there's so many things I want to do with my channel, but Oh, look at me. I'm saying what every YouTuber says about their channel. I want to do something different with my channel, but guess what? It's not gonna happen. No, but seriously though, I really do. God. I mean, 2019 so far has been the most easiest for me to post videos. It's just, I've been. Because, see, Andrew, see, here's the thing, right? Most of the time, right? Most of the. Sorry, I gotta fix this chair real quick. Most of the time, whenever I have something different planned for my channel, it always involves me trying to collab with either you or trying to get out to some of my other friends and trying to collab with them. But like, all that it costs traveling, all that costs money, and we sometimes you just don't have time to do that. You know, that's the only difference I want to do with my channel is just get in more collaborations. You know, that's literally all I want to do. I mean, not that I don't appreciate all of the every single bit of collaboration that I had with you, Andrew, because I mean, we basically like lived up and down the street from each other, so it was perfectly okay. But now that I've moved and everybody else is moving, I've got to properly travel, and again, can't do any of that. So, literally, that's probably the only thing that I want to do for my channel. But I don't know, with YouTube acting up the way it is nowadays, especially now with the recent apparently Adpocalypse 2.0 apparently. I don't know, there's just a lot of things I want to do, but maybe YouTube is going to keep it back and not push it as hard as I want it to be because I'm still a small channel and it's going to try to filter me out. Pretty funny. As soon as I sat down to watch the stream, you asked if I was down with my popcorn. Yeah, wow, I didn't even know that. I guess you can put that in the perfect timing subreddit. Or just perfect timing overall. Just, I didn't even know that. That is pretty funny, man. As soon as I sat down with the stream, you asked if I sat down with my popcorn. Perfect timing, man. Perfect timing. I'm gonna just get an RV and just drive down and help with filming. Here we go. Here it comes. Another PewDiePie clap. Can we do that, please? You felt a disturbance in the force. I did, actually. I felt a major disturbance in the force. The moment that happened, I was just all like, whoa. No way, man. There's no way that happened. I asked him. He just sat down at the right time. And see, also, Andrew, that's the thing, is that, you know, you gotta have higher quality cameras, you know. Literally, the only thing that I'm using is my phone. Not that, like, phones are, like, terrible quality, but you can't go recording your whole entire YouTube channel with just your phone. Like, I mean, here I am. I started off 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, and now 19. Going on to 6 years. 6 years, and every single video, guys, believe it or not, every single video that you see on my channel, every single one of them, is all edited and uploaded straight from my phone. That's the main problem, is the storage. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Like, phones, they're good for recording sometimes, but, like, then you start getting to the whole, like, oh, it's losing storage. But yeah, believe it or not, though, you know, every single video that you see on my channel is all edited and uploaded straight from my phone. Isn't that kind of wacky? A shocking discovery! Yeah, it's kind of crazy, huh? Cause for these past years, I've been using an app, and I'm not sponsored, by the way. I'm not hashtag not sponsored. I use this app that's called CuteCut. I first used the free version, which was the free version of CuteCut only allows 30 seconds of video. But of course, once you download the full version, you can make full length videos. And I've been using it for so many years now. I already know like sort of the secrets and the tips of how to use CuteCut. And unlike most people, when they use CuteCut, like I always see it on YouTube. Like when I see those CuteCut watermarks, they always use it just to download a meme, and I'm like, no, but CuteCut has like 10,000 times like more editing it uses instead of just downloading a video. Um, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. Unlike most people, where they're editing in the most like unique and fast worthy editing thing, like I don't know what was I about to say, Ubisoft. No, things like Adobe Premieres or something like that. Like they use those things, and meanwhile, I'm just like, yeah, I use my phone. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So what? What you gonna do? You gonna cry? You gonna pee your pants maybe? I'm not gonna finish the rest of that meme. You're gonna poop your pants. But yeah, it's kind of crazy though. I mean, I'm not to brag or anything, but you know, every single one is uploaded and edited straight from my phone. It's kind of cool, you know. The magic of editing, right in your pockets. Huzzah! um, but yeah, Andrew, the whole thing just about like what my plans are for 2019 this year. Really don't expect a lot, because I'm not expecting a lot to change either. Um, or I'm not going to change my channel in a way to where it gets pushed to the trending top page of YouTube. That's never going to happen. Let's just admit that's never going to happen. Actually happens one day. No way! Surprise Pikachu face. um, yeah, but don't expect a whole lot to change from a channel. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think I just got a message from Gonks. When was this, by the way? Oh, frick, was this month? Oh, God, I haven't been talking to Gonks for a little while. Oh, God. This was March 2nd. Hey, it's been a while since I've talked to you. How have you been? Oof, big oof. Sorry, Gonks. I never even noticed you freaking texting me, man. Though there might be another music video coming out again. It was a song by Gonks. He made this song, I think, last year. For some of you, you might know who Gonks is. Dragon Master, you obviously know who he is. Andrew, you know who it is. Though I haven't really talked to him, though he did just text me just back in March 2nd of this month, which I had no clue that he did, on Google Hangouts. But, like, there may be a bending. Yeah, a bending. There may be another song coming out, and it's going to be for Bendy and the Ink Machine. But, again, this is an old song that he had wrote, and had already sung and done the instruments for them. But the reason why it was never posted last year, because it was meant to be animated. We were actually going to have a full-on SFM animation, and with some of my parts added to it, with like some gameplay in the background, with having lyrics shown on screen. I believe the animator that we got, that Gonks had got, was I'm not sure if you guys know him, but his name is Cyros SFM. I subscribed to him ever since Gonks told me about him. But I don't know. Gonks never really told me anything about Cyros again, and Cyros never really said anything to me. And so then production kind of just stopped for the Bendy song. But do you guys want another song from Gonks again? Do you guys want a Bendy song from Gonks? How does that sound?
Yes, just all caps, absolutely. Yeah, just yeah. Okay, well, that sounds great then. So again, since I didn't know that Gonks had texted me, back on March 2nd of this month, really just about like what, just like a week ago or so, yeah. We're at the beginning of this month. I'll go ahead and I'll text Gonks back, and I'll let him know about the old Bendy song that he had then given to me, and I'll ask him if I can just do the Bendy song by myself, how I did with the other songs, like the other two FNAF songs that I did, which was. It was things like, oh, here it is right here. It was things like the FNAF 6 song by Gonks, Leave Me Be, the lyric and music video for that, and the other song by Gonks, Nowhere to Run and Hide. So instead of it being FNAF this time, it's going to be instead Bendy related. But again, sadly, we were supposed to get an actual full-on SFM animation, and even Gonks himself sent me a few like snippets, or of Cyro's SFM's animation for the song. But from there, I never got any more answers. I never got any more previews of what the song was going to look like. So that's probably going to be the biggest deal of this year, is getting out another Bendy song. Well, not another, but getting out the first Bendy song released on my channel for you guys. Both songs are beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Dragon Master. I'm thinking about making a fan film and have you edit it, but I haven't quite planned out how I want to do it. Dude, same here. Like I like here recently, I've been having thoughts of making fan films. Like, I don't know. I really wanted, for some reason, I wanted to do like a Slenderman fan film, but who cares about Slender, right? Who cares about Slender? He's nothing but in the media. He's always just bad, ever since that one whole thing. But yeah, though, I'm looking forward to hopefully get out that Bendy song for you guys. I'm not sure. Should I go ahead and say the title for it? Nah, I'll leave it as a surprise. I'll leave it a surprise for you guys. Or do you guys want to be the first to ever hear the title of the song? Nobody else would ever know, unless they watch the stream. Plan on making a Slender song, but I never got around doing it. Holy freak! Wow, what is? It seems like almost everybody has their mind around Slenderman. What the freak? Yeah. Nah, we love surprises. So, do you guys want to hear the title of the song? I can pull up a file of the thumbnail. You guys won't be able to see it, but I believe I have it in my file. Wait, nope. Wait, huh? Andrew, you're sending me mixed messages here. Do you guys want to hear the title of the song or no? No. Okay. Okay, so it's a no then. That's cool. So you love surprises and you don't want to hear the title of the song. So it will in fact stay as a surprise and you guys won't know. But when the day comes, when I finally have, yeah, okay, cool, yeah. That's what I thought. You guys love surprises, okay. So I'm glad to know that then. But just know that hopefully here soon that there is in fact another song coming by Gonks, even though it's an old one. Is kind of old now because he sent me the file to it since like near the end of last year. But there is another coming song, and I'm hoping that I can get Gonks to just let me do my part for the whole entire song. So
Yeah. I guess since you guys said no to that, there's no reason for me to look for the thumbnail for the song. I've got like 2 different thumbnails for the song. It's like 2 different ones. I don't know which one to use, but either way, just know that though. You're getting another song. You're getting another song, god dang it. um, I'm assuming audio is perfectly fine. Plan on thinking about making a fan film. Hey, yo, Andrew. You said that you wanted that you thought about making a fan film and have me edit it. But what was the topic around for that fan film that you said? I mean, if you don't know what the idea was, then that's perfectly fine. But like I've had ideas to make a fan film recently, and then you have some ideas about making a fan film. Ugh, I can't choose which one I want, man. It's so hard and difficult to think about. Just about anything that doesn't require hardly any special effects. Exactly, yes. Like it can be like some sort of like, okay, so, so then what would be the genre of the fan film that you would make? You're getting a new song and you're gonna like it. Do you hear me? The way Army General would put it. Yeah, exactly, yeah. You're getting a new song and you're gonna like it. Do you hear me? But yeah, what was the genre though of the fan film though? Like, was it horror? Was it some sort of like weird like escaping thing, or like was it like a family fan film, a murderous fan film? What? A recreation of a Friday the 13th scene. Oh, freak, dude! Yes, there we go. That is perfect. That is amazing. Oh man. Ah, okay. That's cool. So basically, a recreation of a certain scene. But what scene is it though? What's because there's so many good scenes from Friday the 13th, but like what exactly which scene is it? I don't know. That's what I'm stuck. That's what you're stuck on exactly. Like you know that you want to make the recreation, but you don't know the scene that you want to make. Ugh, ideas they keep flowing through our heads, and it's like, yeah, but I don't know which one to choose from yet. Exactly. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. I mean, meanwhile, when I had the idea to make like a Slender fan film, like really though, if you think about it, you really don't need all that special effects that much. Um, sorry, but I gotta go. See you next video. Oh, okay. See ya, Dragon Master. See ya. It was fun while you stuck around and everything like that. That's completely fine, man. I don't know when my next video is going to go up, but wait. Before you leave, though, before you go, just know that when the live stream ends, that the live stream itself is gonna go in an actual video, a compilation of the most important parts of the stream that happened, and certain things I talked about and some things I went over with you guys. I'm gonna make this whole entire stream into a shortened and cut down version, so that way you guys can view any part that you thought was good or bad. So yeah. no bye. Have a great time, Dragon Master. It could be a scene where Jason kills Grandpa Grippy. Oh my god. Bringing back an oldie, huh? Yeah, that doesn't last over 2 hours. Well, I mean, we're like halfway to hitting like 2 hours of a live stream. It's like I'll be ending it here soon, but yeah, exactly that. Yes, it'll be like a cut down, chopped down version. So don't worry. I freaking like that idea, Andrew. I like the way you're going with that. It could be a scene of where Jason kills. Can you imagine us like, no, don't do it? Oh my god. I can't even imagine how that's gonna go. Holy freak, dude. Can you like imagine like, could you imagine Grandpa Cranberry just like sitting at his like dining room table, just eating on a bowl of cranberries, and then all of a sudden, freaking like Jason just knocks down his door, and be like, okay, well I'm gonna kill you now, and then he's like, mine, like mine cranberries. I don't know, but that would be hilarious though, if anything anything at all involved a Grandpa Cranberry. That would be amazing. For those of you who don't, well, I mean, now it's just me and Andrew watching, so I guess we're talking to ourselves then. But yeah, freaking cr- Cranball Cranberry. Yeah, I swapped it around. There, you happy? Sup? Who are you saying sup to, Andrew? You got a friend you don't know? You got a friend you don't... Oh, wait. I'm assuming you meant to say yup. I get it. Spelling errors. By the way, are you guys timed on a certain, like, amount of, like, when you guys can... I'm saying sup to you, man. Yeah, hey, as if I haven't been here within the past hour and 36 minutes. um, well, sup? Well, I honestly think that about does it for this first ever stream. Even though I didn't really get as many people as I thought I would, I thought maybe I would at least get, I don't know, 10 people. I mean, I've got 8,000 subscribers. How the freak is no one else here? That makes no sense to me. Like, what the what? Like, how is that even possible? It's like sometimes when YouTube is drunk, like, it's like 2 views, but it's got like over 1,500 likes. Like, how the like how does that even work? Yeah, you have no clue. Yeah, it sort of is weird how literally almost every single person is subscribed to me, yet they're not even joining in on the live stream. Like, what sense does that even make, man? What sense? What reality am I living in? Well, okay. So, anyways, for those of you who joined in, I'm not going to be ending just yet, but I'm going to call out Dragon Master Night 12. Thank you for joining in. Seth, thank you for joining in as well. Ty Heel, the Rabid Yoshi, thanks for joining in for like a few seconds. And Santi, thank you as well. Frick. So yeah, that's about it for who else joined in. And of course, Humphrey Deathblood, who also, thank you for sticking in for literally the whole entire time, man. You've been holding out strong, and I like that. You're not afraid to just pop in a live stream, say something, and then exit out for no reason, like most people do. So, since I'm assuming that it's just me and you, Andrew, is there anything you would like to say in the chat before I end up this stream? Not that I have anywhere else to be, because literally I sit in my house every day. I've got nothing else to do. I could be doing this every day. But if there's anything you would want to say in the chat, then, go ahead, just say it now. Holy frick, dude. And by the way, thank you for those who joined in. Like, thanks for making this stream feel a bit more positive. Again, not that 2019 has been treating me awfully, but like just today, I was just feeling a bit weird, you know. Nothing that I can really think of. Okay, well, that's completely fine. Okay. Anyways, for those of you who comes across the stream when it's still up, and when it's still in a full-length hour, for those of you who watch all the way to the end, just thank you to all the people who joined in. And if you weren't here for the stream, then I think that might have been a mistake on my part, because I don't know how to schedule an actual freaking live stream. Even though I've looked it up a couple times, and I tried doing, like, I did it on my other channel that most of you don't know about. It's my second channel. I'm not really going to say the name because I don't use that channel at all. I just use it for like tests, or I used it just for something else. But I even did like a test live stream on that one. So, which means that once this stream is over and is officially on the channel, those of you who reach the end, why didn't any of you come in? I've got 8,000 of you, and yet none of you. Again, it might have been it might have been on my part for not knowing how to make it show up correctly, and so that way you guys know when I'm streaming. But then again, I literally posted something in the community tab right before I started doing this live stream. But I think that about wraps it up. So 2018, pretty bad, you know. 2019, it's been showing me some good stuff so far. It's been, you know, it's been fairly okay, and I hope the same for anybody else, you know. Even outside of YouTube, I hope that 2019 treats you all pretty well. And for those of you who actually found a decent year in 2018, then I praise you, you know. I'm glad that all of you found somehow that you found 2018 to be one of the most best years of your life. So, Andrew, since you really have nothing else to say, and since you're probably the only person here, thank you to you the most for sticking in for the whole entire thing. From the beginning all the way to the freaking end. Really appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it a lot, man. Alright, well, I think I've said what I've wanted to say. I think so has everybody else in chat. So anyways, again, for those of you who come across the stream when it's still up on the channel, just know that there is going to be a cut and down short version of this, so all of you can see it in a shorter version and experience it 10 times better, because as you know, I'm not a streaming sort of person. I'm more of just a straight up upload video kind of guy. But other than that, so yeah, see you, Andrew, and thanks again. Thank you so much for sticking in so for the whole entire time. And then here comes the part where I have to like infinitely, like with a stream starts infinitely streaming, and I have to figure out how to end it. So anyways, if the stream goes off, then just bye. Bye, guys. Bye, dudes. Bye, Andrew. Bye, man. I'm just waiting for you to say it in chat. Yep, there we go.